If you're an Eagles hater, have at it. Have at it. Go. Yay. Eagles lost. Yay. That's the only time you're going to ever really, have this feeling about the Eagles. So have your fun now. Have your fun now. Before I start this off, the reason why I put on this jersey is because I'm a real fan. I'm with you when you're right. I'm with you when you're wrong. Jalen Hurts, those first 3 quarters, you were magnificent. The first interception, it wasn't even on you. It was on Dallas Goedert. The second interception, shoot. You did get sacked, or your arm did get hit. The third one, oh my gosh. Look, that fourth quarter was the worst play I've ever seen Jalen Hurts do in his life. Now, granted, he did have that dime, that 36-yard dime to A.J. Brown. And A.J. Brown, boy, he was magnificent. If there was one player on the offense that was flat out magnificent, it was A.J. Brown. Devontae Smith, 2 drops. Like, what's going on, bro? But this one hurts because the Eagles did everything in their power to lose this game. And they still had a chance. And they still could have won it. And they still should have won it. And there is not going to be a game that the Eagles play against unless you're playing the Cardinals or the Bears where you commit 4 turnovers and you have a chance to win the game with 1:46 left. That will never happen. So, look, we've been making jokes about Zach Wilson, but I'll give Zach Wilson credit. He did not turn over the ball. And really, if I'm Zach Wilson, this is the formula to win. And I'm going to talk about the Eagles. But if I'm Zach Wilson, bro, this is the formula to win. As long as I don't turn over the ball, my defense is going to keep me in the game. That's what Zach Wilson's mindset should be. If I just manage the game well, and if I just do not turn over the ball, my defense will give me a chance. And that's exactly what they did. Now, let me preface this by saying this. The most underrated player on the Eagles team, and I'll even say the most impactful player on the offense aside from Jalen Hurts, is Lane Johnson. Jack Driscoll, whatever the heck his name was terrible. Was terrible. You saw immediately when Lane Johnson was out how different this offense is. He's a game changer. A game changer. All right, tackle. Lane Johnson is flat out a game changer. That's why we were a different team last year when Lane Johnson, I believe he tore his groin or something, and he still played. I don't know how he did it. Well, they shot him up or something, but he was one of the biggest reasons why we even got to the Super Bowl. Lane Johnson is one of the biggest reasons why the run game is so effective. So when you have him missing time or miss the whole entire game, right? I think he got injured like the first quarter. That sets us back. So now, from most of the game, now look, Jalen Hurts, he only had 2 sacks. He only had 2 sacks. But my thing is, bro, he had 2 sacks, but he was running for his life. Those first 3 quarters, and I said it on my story on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. But those first 3 quarters, Jalen Hurts showed why he is the second best quarterback in the league. That fourth quarter, he was flat out terrible. Ain't nothing I can say. He's my guy, but I gotta call it what it is. He was flat out terrible. And the one thing, oh my gosh, the craziest part is that we had 4 turnovers, right? We were playing terrible. The offense was terrible. But we had a chance to win the game. But Jalen Hurts was not throwing the ball to Devontae Smith. Why are you shuffling to the left? Throw the ball. Throw the ball. Oh my gosh, bro. Throw the ball, cuz. Devontae Smith was open on that jump, bro. You underthrowing Devontae Smith on that go route, that was more egregious than your 3 interceptions. That was more egregious. Because through all of our miscues, through all of our shortcomings, through everything that we did wrong in this game, if you connect to Devontae Smith on that play, we are winning the game. Here's what I'll say too. The Jets are lucky. The Jets are lucky Jalen Hurts did not find Devontae Smith at the end of the game. Because what they should have done, it worked out for them, I'll give you that. It worked out. But what they should have done, they got greedy. They got that touchdown. And the defense let them get the touchdown. And they was playing 2-hand touch. They let them get the touchdown because we have a chance now to win the game if we get the ball back versus if you just wait out the clock and go down to the final seconds and then kick a field goal. Now we have 0 chance. So that was a bad move on Robert Saleh's part. He just got bailed out because Jalen Hurts, for some reason, did not find or was waiting. I don't know. What the heck was he waiting for? What was he waiting for? You see the guy, you have nothing to lose. Throw the ball. Why do you keep shuffling to the left? Throw the ball. That hurt the most. Out of everything that happened, that hurt the most because it was like after everything we did, we had a chance still. Still. Here's what I'll say. The defense deserves his credit. The defense played a damn good game. Shout out to Kobe Dean. They played a damn good game. Him, I believe Zach Cunningham. I mean, you have guys in the secondary. We're already down to Vontae Max and Darius Slay. Then Reed Blankenship comes out. And then you have Josh Jobe, who is, he was flat out terrible. I mean, I think they should cut the guy. Get somebody else. So, the defense, and especially also the defensive line, they get 5 sacks. Josh Sweat, Hassan Reddick, Brandon Graham, all these guys, bro. They always do it, and this is without Jalen Carter. So, the defense did their part, but the offense did not show up. Did not show up. I'm not going to panic. I am going to panic if Lane Johnson is out for, a long period of time, because it's him and Jason Kelsey. That's the core of our offensive line. That's the reason why our offensive line is so great, is because of those 2 guys. If one or the other is out, we are in big trouble. Big trouble. But again, I think that this game humbles the Eagles and makes them realize if we turn over the ball, anybody can beat us. It does not matter how good our defense is playing. If you turn over the ball, you will lose the game. If Hurts had 0 interceptions, or at least did not turn over the ball, you feel me? Like, at least he didn't turn it over, like, in the fourth quarter like that, we would still had a chance. Because then, you feel me, we could have went ahead and if we didn't get that 3rd down, we could have went ahead and got a punt. And now I don't have confidence that Zach Wilson and the boys are going to march down the field and kick a field goal and all that. You feel me what I'm saying? So this game was number one on Jalen Hurts. Even though he was the number one reason we were in this game, he was the reason why we lost it as well. You can't turn over. He's number one. Number two is Jack Driscoll and that offensive line because they did not help Hurts at all. And number three is DeAndre Swift. Because, bro, that 3 points that they got, hold up. It's not even, I got 3 in my hand. I might fill up my whole entire hand. Because, all right, DeAndre Swift, you can't do that, bro. You can't do that, bro. Now you're giving up 3 points at the end of the half that we don't need, bro. Come on. Come on now. And Jake Elliott. I'm like, look, bro, I thought that our advantage over the 49ers was that we had a clutch kicker. Again, I still believe in Jake Elliott. But we don't need you missing 37 yarders, bro. Then, come on. Don't make this a habit because we need you. We need the clutchest kicker. That's what separates the Eagles from the 49ers, is that their kicker is clutch. That's the difference. That's the difference in winning a game, you feel me, by 3 points or going to overtime, or you feel me what I'm saying? Because then at the end of the game, what happened? We had to score a touchdown. If we got the field goal earlier in that quarter, boom, now you're talking about we can go ahead and, just get a field goal. So, prayers up. If you are an Eagles fan, prayers up for Lane Johnson. We need him more than anything. If he's out, we're in big trouble. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that jazz. With that being said, y'all, it's Real Talk with Miles Johnson, where I always keep it real. I'm out, y'all.